I want to talk a little bit about my journey. So I also went to grad school, Howard University's film school, and that's where I really was able to cut my teeth and really understand what this film industry was about. I started from a non-traditional energy as well. So I started from theater, thought I was going to be a theatrical producer, but then I actually wanted to expand my horizons and get more into the digital space and really talk about film and how it can really reach people globally, especially through film and television. And so I did a lot of hustling, a lot of internships, networked my tail off to get to where I am today. I had my start in LA with a summer internship with Macro, which I got in a very non-traditional way, which we will talk about later. And then from there, I went to work at an agency, at United Talent Agency, which represented people like Kevin Hart and Issa Rae. And from there, I got recruited to work at Disney in theatrical research and using data analytics as kind of my skill set in order to get me into that wonderful organization that I got a lot of experience from. And then from there, I came to work where I am now at Laugh Out Loud Network. So that's a little bit about my backstory, about some of my colleagues' backstories. But what I would love to do now is transition into how you can get started where you are, right? And I think we're each going to go through and talk about the different areas of how you get to that next level and how you get from being a student into the industry. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and get started, right, ladies, in terms of how we get started in the industry?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. Let me tell you this. As a student, you think to yourself, how can I even break into this industry? You might not be based in LA. You might not be based in New York. You might not be based in Atlanta, some of the key hubs that we know today. Here's what I would say. Get started where you are. When I say that, I mean really take advantage of your surroundings. You are a student. That means you have access to opportunities that otherwise adults and people who are not students will not have. Are you reaching out to your local film offices in your areas and talking about the different production assistant opportunities and different opportunities you have to work on films locally in your area? Are you reaching out to your professors and asking them about extra help on some of their projects? A lot of these professors in the film that are teaching film right now, they actually have side projects they're working on. So you might want to ask if you can help with their research, help with the PA. And PA, just in case no one knows, is a production assistant. And you don't have to have that much experience to be a production assistant. Literally, production assistants are gophers. You're getting coffee, you're running errands, you're helping on set as needed, you're lifting things. Sometimes it's just helpful being tall and just helping people with projects just like that. Listen, I'm 5'10", I understand. Hey, help me lift this. It's like, I'll help hold this. Okay. So really start where you are. And then also it's just really getting those internships, guys. Internships are key because one thing, it's about having experience, because I know a lot of times I'll see resumes where it says, I have a 3.7. That's beautiful. And I love that for you. But also what really matters is having an internship. Do you have any experience? And a lot of times you can use your credits in undergrad to take internships and get it for credit, right? So you can make it work for you. Are you doing things where there are semesters where you're spending in an area that has a film industry, for example? Maybe you are... Let's say you're in a state that doesn't really have a thriving film industry, but you really want to get more experience in the film industry, but you're saying, oh, the location. You can do a semester abroad. A semester abroad doesn't have to be international, or it doesn't have to be in a foreign country. It could be a semester abroad in California. It could be a semester abroad at NYU. It could be a semester abroad at USC. Those are programs that are available. And I think particularly at Howard, there is a program where you can literally do a semester at USC. So it's really taking advantage of where you are. It really is looking at your resources and looking at your professors and also at your classes. And lastly, please understand where your career center is. Talk to people about what you're interested in so they can help you build a strategy now, even at freshman level, at sophomore level. It's not too early and it's never too late. So with that being said, I want to transition us into how, once you are applying for all these different internships and all these different jobs, how you get the interview. So I will segue it over to our lovely Leslie.